Hello and welcome to the Snap Fitness of Maple Grove YouTube page. This is our equipment orientation series, also known as the Basic 8. Today, we'll be talking about the leg press machine.
Welcome back to Snap Fitness Maple Grove. Today we're going to demonstrate the leg press machine. There's two things you can adjust on the leg press. You can adjust the back. So if I pull this pin out, I can move it up and down. Most people are most comfortable keeping it relatively upright, not a really big deal. The more important adjustment is the position of the seat. If I pull this pin out, I can slide it back and forth. Ideally, if your knees are fine, we would like you to have the seat close enough so this is about a 90-degree angle. So if I have it all the way back, for example, I'm not going to have as much range of motion if I do that. So it's not going to hurt anything. I'm just not going to get as good a workout. Now, if somebody's got bad knees or had a knee replacement surgery or something like that, well, they may want to back it out. And when they're first working out, start back here, doesn't get full range of motion, but it's something, and then gradually over time, maybe get a little closer so they're more comfortable. But assuming your knees are fine, we'd like you close enough so this is about a 90-degree angle. Ideally, we'd like your feet, knees, and hips all lined up, and you're going to just press out. When you press out, we would like you to suggest that you don't lock out. Locking out would be completely straight, so if you do that, you've got a bone, cartilage, and bone, and you're just squishing the cartilage in the middle. As long as your knees flex slightly, then the muscles are actually supporting all of that weight. So we'd like you to stop there. The first time you try it, you're probably going to just push out and they'll straighten out. But over time, your body will figure it out. It'll be easy to stop in the right place. So we'd like you to use full range of motion, so the weight should get very close and then out. And again, very close together and then out. You shouldn't just let the weight stack take you back and then rest and restart again. We want you to keep the tension on the muscles during the entire time that you're doing the exercise. Doesn't matter where you keep your hands, you can set them on your lap, your hips, hold the handles. Again, you're going to do as many as you can, then go to failure. For variety on this one, this is really a great exercise. It works, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes. If you keep your feet relatively high on the pad, that actually tends to emphasize more your hamstrings and your glutes, the muscles on the back side of your legs. And if you put your feet on the bottom, that actually emphasizes the quadriceps a little bit more. You'll feel a little bit more pressure on the knee if you do that. But again, if your knees are fine, that's great. Just they're different, makes the muscles fire differently. Some people will also add a repetition with their toes out. Again, changes the angle. You got your abductors involved in the legs too, if you do that a little bit. You might, but each one of these is a different exercise, so you got to figure out the right amount of weight no matter how you do it. People that have got, say, one bad knee and one good knee, they'll find that if they use both legs together, the good knee does the work and kind of helps the bad knee. So, if you're really focusing on the joints separately, so you got one good one and one bad one, for example, you can do one leg at a time. So for example, I'm going to put my leg up here. Assume this is my good leg. So I'll use a heavy weight. I'll use one leg at a time. Do as many as I can. Go to failure with a proper weight. If this is my bad leg, because this knee is a problem, I might back it up a notch or two so I don't have quite as much range of motion. Maybe change the weight so it's a little lighter. And then work on that one separately. Sometimes we see people trying to use this machine to do their calves. Now you could do that. You put your feet at the bottom, I guess, and then try to rotate up on your calves. That's really it's really awkward. We actually have a calf machine down the row here, which lets you get a nice bend and extension and bend and extension. This is really not a very good way to work your calf. So I would not do that. Get your whole foot on there. work the muscles in your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. Save the calves for later.